Hi there, this is Wayne Headland with TL Sites. In this short video, I'm going to show you how to use Pixlr.com to make some very simple adjustments to your image. In particular, cropping and resizing your image so it is ready for the website. The challenge that we face with most images is that they are too big for a website. In other words, sometimes people will put on their website an image that just takes way too much space and it takes a while to download and it's not optimized for the web. So you can go to Pixlr.com and you can click on Pixlr Express. Now, I have an account with Pixlr. It does not cost much per year, like less than $20 or $30, I think, a year. If you don't have an account, you will have ads off to the side. That said, what we're going to do is go ahead and click Open Image. We're going to browse to the image that we want to update. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and select this image of some kids that I purchased off of iStock Photo. Now, I can come in here and click on the crop button off to the side, and I can see it's 2,000 wide, right? 2,000, whatever that unit is, pixels or whatever. It's very, very wide right now for a website. Probably at the very minimum, we can go with 1,500. Now, I'm in the crop right now, so if I change that 2119 to 1,500, what it's going to do is give me a crop image, which is not necessarily what I want yet. The first thing I want to do is resize the image. So in Pixlr Express, we're going to click on the crop button again, and then click on the image size button right here, and we're going to say this, we want this to be 1,500 pixels wide. We're going to click apply. The image is going to look almost exactly the same. I just scrolled on my mouse bar to pull it forward a little bit bigger. The next thing that we want to do is sometimes we want to crop, sometimes perhaps even to a particular size. So maybe we want 1,500 by, let's say, 900 or 850. So now over here in the crop section, not the image resize, but the crop section, I can select this height and say 850 and just type that in. And then I'm going to click and just drag this image until it grabs the area that I want to be designated for that area. I'm going to click apply. And now I feel pretty happy about the image that I have. Now we're going to save, and when we go to save in Pixlr, Pixlr automatically sets the save to be at 90%. Now you can see right now the format for this is JPEG, which is going to be my recommendation for most web images. You would select a PNG if you have any transparency in your images. I don't recommend that you push this up to 100. So here's what happens. Back down to 90, we can actually see that the image size right now is 453 kilobytes, which, to be quite honest with you, is more than I want. So I'm actually going to come back in here and I'm going to crop this again. Now, for me, I happen to know that I want this to be a little bit focused on the children anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that crop in there like this. Now, my 1013 by 850, I might as well go ahead and make that 1000 by 850. So we've got some nice even scaling there. And I'm going to go ahead and click apply again. We see the 1000 pixels by 850. We're good. Now I click save again. I'm going to keep it at 90%. We're at 301 kilobytes, which is still fine. You remember, 1,000 kilobytes is 1 megabyte. So I can go ahead and download this. Usually for most of my web images, I try to keep them at 150 kilobytes or less. That said, I think I'm ready to go ahead and download this. I'm going to make sure it's on JPEG for this particular one, and we're good to go. All right, so that is how we're going to update and crop and get images to be at the place that we want. Again, always start by resizing the image that you want first. And when you resize that image, especially if you have a specific image height and width, then you go ahead and resize one side of that, and then you go ahead and use the crop for the other side, and that should give you what you want. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you. Bye now.